the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight.
Okay, we are going to be drawing kitty cats. So I have two little, I'm going to say black cats that we're going to draw, but you can color the cats any color you want. So have your sketchbook open to a clean page. Remember, you can use the back. So you can see I drew them first on the back of this other paper. So understand that you don't, oops, I missed a page, see? Just because it has dots doesn't mean I can't use it. So I'm going to be using a black marker. You can use a black crown. You can use a black colored pencil or just a regular pencil. So figure out which you are drawing with. I'm going to show you two different cats. Like I just showed you here, one sitting, one standing. So first thing we're going to do is the one that is standing. So get your drawing tool and we're going to start with the head. Now I'm going to draw the head on the left because I want the body to go to the right. So the first shape is first line is a big U. The tops of the line is where I'm going to make the triangle. And then I'm going to connect them with a straight line. Now, my kitty cat's head's tilted sideways, so here's the chin. So this is where I'm going to come and draw a straight line down. This is the front of the leg. Then I'm going to go across a little bit, follow that line up just a bit, not all the way. Come across a little bit. Then I'm going to do another leg just like I did. It's a long, skinny rectangle. Then this is the underbelly, so it's going to be a little bit longer. Now, I'm not doing two legs first because the other leg you see is on the back side. So I'm actually going to draw that after I draw the body. So right here, we're just going to do one leg. And then I'm going to come up. This is the back end of the cat, but I don't want to go any higher than its face. And then I'm going to draw the tail. So I'm going to go farther up, follow that line back down. Then come back to the head for the back of the cat. Now we're going to come back here and draw that other leg. Kitty cat face. I like to do mine a little funny. So I'm going to draw two little triangles inside for the ears. Little circle and a dot. And I'm going to make my eyes really far apart. And I'll make the triangle nose really far up here. And then I'm going to draw the mouth with a long line, a vertical line, and then a little tiny horizontal line. And then a circle for the cheek, circle for the cheek, and then whiskers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So there is one cat. So this cat is going to be a sitting cat. So we're going to start with a rectangle shape. The corners right here are going to be where I come off with the ears. I just made them a little bit bigger this time. And then another triangle on the inside. So the legs, I'm going to start at the bottom corner, come up, around, back to the bottom corner, and then come out and back. So you got the leg and the foot. So I'm going to do the same thing. Bottom corner, come up and around, back to the corner, kind of like a teardrop. And then another teardrop. And then coming off these feet, I'm going to add 3 little claws. And the tail, I'm going to have it wiggling out behind this side. Okay, so in the middle, I'm going to draw a little upside down U for the belly. And then I'm going to draw this edge of the body right here. I'm going to draw another parallel line right next to it, like that's the other front leg, and then a little circle coming off. Then 1, 2, 3. Again, the edge of the body is one side of the leg. I'm going to come over some, draw another line just like it, and then a little circle coming out. I'm making this cat have closed eyes So little U's. Another triangle for the nose. A long straight line and then a short line. And then I'm going to do little polka dots instead of circles. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So there are my 2 cats.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise...
Okay, so I finished coloring my 2 cats. Again, you don't have to do them black. I just chose to do them black. And this one I kind of did a gray with darker stripes or marks on the cat. So I hope you've enjoyed drawing and coloring your black cats today with Miss Lawson.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers.
Okay, we're going to be drawing some pumpkins today. So make sure you've turned to a clean page. Guys, I know I see black dots. It's from the marker that I used to do the last drawing. It's okay. I'm still going to use this page. Now, the back side, normally I say use the back side too, but because I can definitely see my cats through there, I don't want to distract you from that. So I am going to use this side. So I'm using a marker. If you've got a black crown or a black colored pencil or a pencil to use whatever you have to draw. So we are going to be drawing some pumpkins. We're going to draw a tall, skinny pumpkin and then a short, fat one. So tall, skinny one. I'm doing more of a square or rectangle shape, and I'm not going to connect the top of it. Once I've got that, then I'm going to add my stem, which is a long, skinny rectangle, and then I connect it. Now, the lines for this pumpkin, I'm going to make a thick line, and then a skinny line, and then a skinny line. I'm just going to make some random lines coming off my pumpkin. I'm just making some fatter by going over it twice. Okay, so once I've got one size, I've got colored pencils here. So what I like to do is I like to use lighter colors and some darker colors all together. I kind of just mix in all the oranges and all the reds, but I don't want to do just reds together. I want to add the reds in with oranges to make it. I notice I'm not drawing even each section with them. I'm just coloring and then coloring on top of what I've done. Cool thing about colored pencils is they tend to blend pretty good. Oops. And then the stem, use my brown crown. So there's one pumpkin. Okay, now I'm going to do a short fat one. Same thing, I'm doing more of a rectangle shape, and I know the top where my stem is going is a little off. It's not the center, which is fine. And then again, just like I did, I'm going to add fat lines, skinny lines. Okay, then I'm going to get my colors. Let's start with the lightest. The best way is start with the lighter color to the lightest. Then layer the darker colors on top. Okay, now let me color my stem in. So there are two different types of pumpkins, and if you want to make them a jack-o'-lantern, you would just add your face to the inside before you add your lines. Then you would add lines, making sure you jump over the face. And then you would color it in just like I did that. All right, hope you enjoyed making pumpkins.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster